Halftime TV viewers and subscribers, and we're going to switch it up a little bit because the track and field circuit is red hot on today, Friday. Now, Shanika Ricketts, Jamaica's Olympic and World Championship medalist over the triple jump, she came out and her husband spoke as well and said they've turned down multiple approaches from other countries to compete for them. In addition to that, we also received news that Elaine Thompson-Herah didn't register to compete at the Jamaica National Championship. What that means is Elaine will not be representing Jamaica at the World Championship later on this year. We did this video because we wanted to provide some more context on what exactly has been happening in the space. We've seen a number of field athletes switching allegiances and everyone is speaking about it. They're talking about loyalty. They're talking about the money that is associated to these switches. We even received information of the breakdown of how much the athletes will be earning, the bonuses that they'll be getting if they get a medal at the Olympic Games or based on how they're placed at these Olympic Games. So I think all of this wrapped into one, it makes for a good video, and it makes for an informative video as well, because a lot of the times we speak with emotions, not knowing the information that's available, not knowing the real facts. We come out and because we're Jamaican and these are Jamaican athletes and they're switching allegiance, we say, all right, loyal or them switch for money. But that is very unfair, in my opinion, right? I say that because a lot of Jamaicans now are migrating to other countries, myself included, for better opportunities, to ensure that they can provide for their families or for better life, etc. Now, how different is this person who moved to the United Kingdom or to the United States for a teaching job than an athlete who moves to another country to compete? So they're able to earn that money to provide for their family. I answer that. They're not very different. No different, as a matter of fact. The only difference is the one that you create in your mind. And that's the level of patriotism, which is, again, at your convenience. I go back as far as 1990s or early 2000. Don't know if you remember Olivia McCoy and Donette. She mentioned her in my previous video and she wanted me to speak about McCoy a little bit during this one. Now, McCoy competed for Jamaica at the two Olympic Games and the World Championship Games. So she did 2000 Olympics. She also did 2008 Olympic. She competed in the shot put. She did hammer. She did weights, that sort of thing. No, McCoy ended up being homeless. Yes, an article was released in 2017, and I'll pin the article here as well so you can see it. And in your spare time, you can go and you can look it up yourself. You can read more about it if you're interested in finding out what the actual story is. She ended up homeless. Now, there are countless other Jamaican athletes who are struggling financially or otherwise, and McCoy spoke about it when she was interviewed by the reporter from the Gleaner. She said there are a lot of other athletes who are not brave enough to come out and not bold enough to share what their story is. She, on the other hand, she wanted to share it because although folks would come out and would help her, it would only be a matter of time before she ended up homeless again because the help wasn't sufficient. So in the end, she decided to start a foundation. I'm not sure what the progress of that foundation, the progress on it is at this current point. But I say that to say there are a lot of field athletes who are struggling, and especially since field events kind of come like the forgotten child in Jamaica. We're super excited, we're exuberant when it comes down to track, but when it gets to field, almost as if people forget. Shanika Ricketts, I get back to her. Look how well she's been doing for Jamaica, how she's been competing, how proud she's made so many Jamaicans, and yet she's speaking about the challenges that they've faced. She's spoken about the cost for the massages that she has to get per week to compete and how they have to be shouldering these costs on their own. Her husband said they were approached by European countries, Asian countries. 2019 when she won the Diamond League, her husband said straight off the bat, country approached them to switch allegiance, and it's been happening that way every year since. So we have some top athletes. Jaden Hibbert, I know people will be saying, but Jaden Hibbert, this is surprising. This is a young man who wants to make it right from early out, because at his young age, I think he's like 20 now, 21, 20 thereabout. He wants to make it right from now, because if you wait until further down, it's gonna be too little, too late. I saw Asafa Powell posted a picture with the shot putter Campbell. I saw Asafa Powell posted a picture with him, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder if Asafa was the one encouraging him or giving him pointers to switch, but I won't get to that. Anyway, this video, as I said, all these athletes are making decisions that's best for them. Elaine Thompson here, I'll say it again, don't be surprised if you see Elaine Thompson here lining up for a country other than Jamaica at the next Olympics. Okay? We say, oh, Jamaica has done so much for these athletes and da-da-dee. Put it in the comment section. Let me know what exactly, apart from providing the opportunity through champs or what have you for them to compete. Following that, what else has Jamaica done for these athletes? Let me know, because I'm curious, because that always seems to be the rebuttal that folks who are trying to defend the J3 and the Jamaican Olympic Association, that's always the rebuttal that they're coming with. So please let me know in the comment section, what exactly has Jamaica done for them that wasn't beneficial to the J3? Let's hear it. Because Million Walker, where's Million Walker now? Remember, Olympic champion, where's Million Walker? Let me know in the comment section. I haven't seen her in ages, so let me know. We've seen so many athletes. They either pick up injuries or they get to a stage in their life where it's no longer competition anymore. And what happens next? What happens next? Athletes, I say to you, go out there and secure your future, because no one will secure your future for you. Okay? Don't end up like those folks who they do it out of patriotism and they do it out of loyalty, and at the end of the day they go into the supermarket and saying, oh, you don't remember me? I used to compete in this, or you don't remember me? I used to compete in that. That can't even buy a sweetie at the supermarket. So big up all the athletes who have made the decision to do what's best for themselves and their families. Halftime TV here saying to all the viewers and subscribers, if you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, let me know why beneath this video. Loyalty over loot, the conversation continues. Shanika Ricketts spoke about it. She's remaining loyal. On the other hand, we have Jaden Hibbert, we have Roger Stoner, and we have so much more, and so much more to be announced as well, who have chosen the loot. So let's keep the conversation going. Like, share, and subscribe. Halftime TV here saying have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Until next time.